Welcome to the Property Maintenance Show. We're here with your show's hosts, Albert Taylor and Paul Quell, and we're brought to you by Octagon Work Services. Our main mission is to discuss the property management industry, vendor relations, homeowner and tenants, controversial topics in the property management industry, stuff that no one else wants to talk about. So, hope you enjoy it, and let's get started.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Property Maintenance Show. I'm here with my co-host, the Texas Rattlesnake of the property management industry, Albert Taylor, and myself, the Braveheart of Scotland, Paul Quayle. We have an amazing guest today and they are based in Tulum, Mexico. O&G Elite Property Management have a personalized management services for luxury properties in Tulum. Whatever your requirements, their trained in-house team provides a truly personalized service for your property management services in Tulum. Thank you so much for joining us and welcome to the show today. How are you?
We are great. My name is Orel Barzilai.
And I'm Geraldine, and it's a pleasure to be here with you guys. And
Thank you for the
thank you for the
invitation.
invitation.
Absolutely.
Of course, it's certainly our pleasure. We certainly want to hear a lot about the property management industry in Tulum. So I guess, without further ado, I want to go in with my first question today. So I guess, kind of to start and from the beginning, how long have you been in the property management business and what do you enjoy the most about the business?
Okay, well, in this business, approximately I have 2 years, but with Orel it's the first year because we partnered to grow this business and to get more services and more complete services for the property management. And well, what we enjoy most, at least myself, I think is the connections that you meet a lot of people from different countries, and yeah, it's something in particular that I like most, and also that you create with that person, like the dream that they have to have a house here in Tulum, in the beach, in the paradise. So it's really nice to help others to create that dream too.
For me, the most enjoyable things in the business, actually it's to management all the operation, to work with Geraldine. As she say, we work with a lot of different people from around the world that come here, most of them to vacation first time, uh, impressing from the opportunities that Tulum have to offer and to help them to make their dreams come true. If it's to found them the property to buy or to rent and sub-rent, and to help them to make the contracts and to help them to make the negotiation. So for me, it's exciting me every time from the beginning to make the negotiation and to see how the client is happy and surprised most of the time with what we are complete for him. And for me, this is the most enjoyable moments, and that I see that the client with a big smile and tell me thank you for everything, and it's make me excited, to make it. So
Okay. Yeah, it's a good feeling, right, when you're helping people.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, and also because most of the investors in this area are not from Mexico, no, are from another countries. They live in another country. So for them to have a team here that they can trust, and they have a quiet mind, like we are doing everything good, and they receive also the reviews from the guests and the people that rents the properties. So that also is a really nice feeling.
Okay. Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I can get the next question. So, what is the process of running a property management business in Tulum?
Process. So of course, first of all, to have contact with the clients, to explain him exactly what we are doing and what make us unique and different from another companies that work here, because you can find many different companies that give you different services, different level of service here. And for us, this is the first step, to know the clients, to know first of all what they want, what they have. Maybe they already have property, maybe them interesting to buy property, maybe they looking to buy a land and to found construction company to make them. So this is the first, just to know each other, to understand what they're looking for, what is them ideas. And if we understand that they're not very understanding what they're looking for or the process to make it, we advise them everything, guide them, and of course present ourselves, the company, what we do, how we do it, which kind of services we do, which days we work, from which time to which time,
Mm-hmm.
what we're able to help them with. And of course, when the processes move on, to send them the contract. And this is the first step.
Yeah, like a make a first diagnosis, no, of what they are the needs of the people that is in contact with us, and after that we can start because our scope of services could be from zero, like setting up the property from nothing, like I mean, with no furniture, and we try to connect, for example, with a designer, interiors designer, so they can start having an idea of what they want. We first want to know like what is the purpose of the property. If they want to enjoy from the property, or they just put it on a business like Airbnb. So we need first define this and then start moving forward with them.
Okay. Yeah. So kind of similar to the US too. Yeah. So it's just negotiating with the owner, see if they're compatible, yeah, if you can work with them, and yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first step. The second step is if they have already property, to go to meet them in them property, to understand if most of the clients connect us when they even don't finish the constructions. So we go with them and we get all the contact. When we start to work with them, we get all the contact of the construction company, the lawyers, and we have all of the permission from them, like notaries and these kind of things, to do things for them, to go to the electricity company, the water company, to change it on them names because it's process. And some of them, we help them to open a Mexican company for tax issues and lawyers and bank accounts and all of the package. And some of them already have property ready and just them not happy with the management company that they have, and them looking someone with a different vibe, different services, different opportunities that we offer.
Yes.
So
I think also is for the audience to understand that right now Tulum is growing so fast. So that's why we have a lot of projects that right now are under construction. So that's the moment when the clients, the owners start to contact us because they want to know, okay, how it will work. And obviously they don't live here and they need just to come to visit, to make some papers and then go, but they cannot be here to see how is the construction, how is everything. So sometimes they hire us since this process to help them to, to check how is the construction, is this ready, is this not. And these are nice projects from the beginning because we can have more the control of the things as a property company, management company, no? Because we can guide them from the beginning. Hey, we will need this. Why you don't put this type of AC to, to save energy, to
inverters,
etc.
Also, you can offer the clients when he's in the construction, what I like to recommend if it's going to be Airbnb and rent. So everyone know, the audience, of course, when we're going to hotel or we are making booking, we never want to close the AC. It's part of the enjoyable. We don't pay the electricity. We're going to keep it open. So I recommend to most of my clients when they have the opportunity, of course, need a little bit money as well, budget, to put the panels on a solar panels just for save money in the end of the month when you rent the property. So this is part of the things that we recommend our clients to do when it's on the construction. And even if not, and they have the budget to do it, some of them do it after, because the electricity in Mexico, it's kind of high. And when the clients consume, when the house consume a lot of electricity, the tarifa is going up. The price per unit of consume is going up. And the next month, even if you consume the same amount of electricity, you're paying more and it's jumping. So
stays at the same tariff.
yes.
Okay, that's a good point you made. The construction side. I know the construction in the U.S. isn't the same as Mexico.
No,
For example, you have a lot of humidity in Tulum, so
exactly.
yes, so you can't really build a lot of things with wood because you get a lot of corrosion and
Exactly. Everything here is from cement.
cement.
And in Tulum, it's a different kind of construction, even from different part of Mexico. We call it the Tuluminati style, Tulum style. And most of it, it's with the cement that they make here. It's more water and cement, and it's just to make the walls more nice and,
more
different.
natural, like
more natural
kind of.
It's more cheap to make it as well, so it's more cheap for the client in the end of the day to buy it. But yes, of course, the humidity here, it's very high, and part of the things that we do weekly, it's when we don't have a guest, we just go in, not us, of course, the manager going to open the apartment to refresh with the cleaning ladies, the camaristas, we call them here, to clean, to refresh the apartment, to check that no have humidity, to open the water a little bit, because I don't know if the audience know, but here in Tulum, we have cenotes that the construction company makes holes around the deep of 15 meters, sometimes 30 meters, for have a natural access for water. And this is normally the water of the building. And
Okay.
so need to open it a little bit to refresh the water, to not have some smells. And this is kind of the management that need to do the maintenance of the apartment here in Tulum, and it's very important.
Okay, so you keep your plumber very busy, I imagine.
Exactly.
Yeah, the minerals in the water, they calcify in the tubing and stuff.
Exactly. So after that, you will have a lot of issues on the facades, the pipes. Yeah. So it is something that sometimes the people don't know because they come from a different weather, different environments, and don't imagine that. Yes, here we need to take care of the humidity. Also, we are in construction, so there's jungle also, no? So there's a lot of animals too, and many things.
Okay, that's really interesting. Yeah.
I want to add, Tulum is definitely a dream investment. I've personally been there myself. I went there on my honeymoon, and I loved it so much. I'm hoping to go back one day because it's just one of my favorite places in Mexico. And I will say this as well, as a foreigner currently, living in Mexico, running our operations for our business. Having that kind of service that you have is just amazing, right? Because, I'm sure a lot of, US clients, maybe their knowledge about it isn't very well. And then the language itself, Spanish, they're not very fluent. For the fact you both are able to support your clients in that way and guide them in the right process and in the right way, I think it's just such an amazing opportunity. So Yeah, I think it's great. It's brilliant.
Also for
Yeah.
us, it's kind of to living in a heaven, you know. It's a beautiful place. It's
Yes.
nature. A lot of cenotes. I don't know how many from the audience know about Tulum. Put in YouTube Tulum to look. It's
Yep.
one of the most beautiful place. I was traveling around the world. Tulum, it's very unique, and a lot of people moving right now to Mexico because Mexico growing up, the currency very strong. People change right now their money to peso, and they want to put to put some money here and to create something. And I think Mexico going to this direction to growing up, and they develop a lot of things and new things going to come to us in a couple of months. New airport in Tulum, so you can come direct to us to Tulum. We welcome you, and it's going to make Tulum growing up very much fast. And also we're going to have the Maya train that's going to come soon. And actually the municipio, the government here, put on the mind actually, on the mindset right now, the education here, the transportation is airport, train, and also all of the construction that they make here, they put them some permit and ask them to make it more ecologic. You know, they don't give every location to move to put too high the building for now. So I think it's
Yes.
very good place to come to put attention for the few years because it's going to be growing up very fast. I
Mhm.
think in the 5 to 10 years, this is the next place.
Right. Yeah. Imagine prices
For
will go
sure
up
in
too.
Mexico.
Yes. Yeah. It's so they should invest now while it's still a reasonable cost.
It's
Yeah.
still cheap it's not
Mhm.
cheap, but it's still cheap
A
from
little.
what is going to be soon.
Hmm.
I was living in Playa del Carmen, is the next city. And we was talking about Tulum like 7 years ago. Tulum, it's going to take her a long time to be Playa del Carmen, but I'm here already 1 year, and it's crazy. I was here 7 years ago, and I was thinking different things, but the evolution of Tulum
Hmm. It's going up.
surprised me too, and I'm happy that I'm here to be part of the process. And even me and Geraldine thinking to buy some properties in Tulum, in La Veleta, in Aldea Zama,
Hmm.
on the road to Coba, to the hotel zone, because it's very hot. And this is the next step, and we don't want to lose it.
Okay. Definitely. Yeah. So
The
how
opportunity.
how far are you from the Train Maya location?
Well,
Actually, we have property between. So
Oh.
we
Okay.
live near of the new airport they're going to be in La Veleta, and we have properties from the federal side until the hotel zone. So we are kind of all over the properties that have to manage in the heart of Tulum. And also we recommend our clients to be in this kind of location between La Veleta, Aldea Zama, and the hotel zone. Again, it's depend about the budget of the clients. Some clients more interesting to buy land, so we have more opportunities about land, and also it's depend about the budget of the clients, and have a lot of constructions. But I'm always recommend my clients to buy villas and not small apartments, because if it's for come to live, yes, you can buy whatever you want. If it's going to be vacation house and not to make money from it, but if you interesting to really make money, don't buy studio. Don't buy one bedroom apartment. It's two bedroom and up, and better to have a villa, private pool, jacuzzi,
Oh
two
yeah.
levels, something interesting that
Hmm.
going to be more attention from the clients that want to come to enjoy here, from studio that you have thousands of, and one bedroom that you have a lot of, and in the end of the day, they're going to stay and not too profitable, and you have big competition. So also we don't have this kind of property that we are
yeah.
management, because
And
it's too hard.
And I also would like to say, well, to go in the direction because Tulum is growing also, but I think in the field of the property management, there's a lot of opportunity to do better services. And I think this is something that I'm seeing right now because yes, we have a lot here in Tulum. There's a lot of property management companies, but if I see in the US, no, an example, like sometimes you have like different tools, no, that we don't have right now here, that if we improve here, I think it's going to be more efficient, the job that right now sometimes is very hard for us because this is something that we need to say, no? So it's very funny. It's very, I love this job, but sometimes it's hard to do it here in Tulum because it's a very small city where you don't have like all the services working 100%. We can say, for example, right now we have a storm and then the power just can go out or the Wi-Fi or uh, many things that sometimes when the people come here, it's surprised like, wow, I don't have power or their Wi-Fi just go or many technical issues, no, that make this job a little bit more hard sometimes.
Uh, Challenging, I think. Yeah.
Yes,
Exactly.
challenging.
Hmm.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
I think it's part of the as
The,
you say, it's challenge,
mhm.
but I think that the people understand that it's because that we are in the jungle, you know.
Exactly. Yes.
It
Yes.
is
Yeah.
it
Mm.
is jungle, and
Yeah.
we are actually opening the jungle for the people life. So
Hmm. Yes.
Hmm.
it's kind of all of the construction here moving so fast that the government don't follow them too fast, you know.
Hmm.
So of course
Right.
we have a boutique hotel. Also, one of the property that we are management is the boutique hotel with the 10 unit here in La Veleta, beautiful place. And I was recommending to the owner, listen, we need generators. Um, we have solar panels, so
Hmm.
everything working good, even with the storm, or even if we have hurricane, we have electricity. But if the Wi-Fi, if the internet fall down, it's not matter if you have the generator. You don't going to have the internet because
Right.
it's fall down, but
Right.
still
Hmm.
you're going to have light, the AC going to work, the pump of the water is going to work,
Hmm.
and it's going to be more soft
Right.
impact on
Hmm.
the clients, even if it's going to be something. But yes, we are in the jungle, we are in Tulum. This is part of the thing. You can go in the street and to see some animals and birds that you
Hmm.
never think that you're going to see. And I
Iguanas.
think that this is part of the pretty side of Tulum,
Hmm.
Hmm.
to go with your bicycle to the beach and to be amazing with all of what you have from the nature that in US, in
Hmm.
most of the place, you're not going to see if you come from New York when you're
Hmm.
going to see bird or something.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
Me, I loved the nightlife of Tulum. You know, when you would go to a bar and you would see like there's different shows of dancing and traditional dancing as well. Um, so yeah, the nightlife's good as well. And I'll be honest, I never used the Wi-Fi a lot. So I was enjoying, the
Hmm.
scenery, the
Yeah.
touristic places, the nightlife, and
we are living here, so it's different. We are management company here, so for
Yes.
us the Wi-Fi it's like to drink water,
yeah,
but the connection with the client. But
Hmm.
we
Sure.
have I have two phones, she have two phones, different company of cellular, just that if
uh,
someone collapse, another one work. We have two different company of internet in the house. So, we try to do everything for the business not going, to fall
mhm,
down. Even we have
mhm,
like the charger for the internet that going to have 1 hour almost extra even when the electricity fall down. But
mhm,
when have things happening, it's happening. And We can do only the best to prove everything to work 100%. That when it's happened, it's not affect about us
Hmm.
or our clients.
Exactly, yeah. But that's kind of a good thing. I mean, if everything was really established, a lot of equipment, everything, you would have more competition. It would be easier for the competition too. So
The
that's
competition, it's good. We like competition. We like competition because
Mhm.
we give different things for our client, and
hmm
no one do what we do here actually. And the services that we are offering to our client, like to work 7 days in the week, full hours every day, no one do it here. And we have concierge services that we bring to the clients and present them all of the beautiful of Tulum, and is also until the small hours of the night. We actually do a lot of more from different company. I don't want to share everything to not have bigger competition, but the competition is good. This is why I moved here to Tulum to make the business bigger with Geraldine, and we create something that not exist here. I coming from the events company. I own land in Playa del Carmen and the service life.
Mhm.
So we make a combination of both of them, and
yeah, it's
this
doing
is
good.
good for we bring the competition.
Right. Okay. Yeah, it definitely sounds like yeah, it's a lot more services. So yeah, so they just have to go there and contact you, and you just take them around everywhere.
Exactly.
Hmm
We are taking care of the clients from the moments that he booked the apartment. We inform him of all of the services that we have. I'm talking about the customers that coming to enjoy from Tulum, the renting the properties from our client, but them also our clients. So
hmm
we have three different kind of clients.
Yes. hmm
So we call them huéspedes. So when them coming to Tulum, before they even come, we already ask them, you need something, grocery, transportation from the airport, you want to rent car, you want that we help you to manage the trip, where to go, what to see, calendar, you want the private chef, which kind of chef, you eat halal, you eat kosher, you want shrimps, you know, we trying to make everything for each day. Bachelor party, okay, we offer to them, you know, everything. And we're working with the biggest group here that I'm calling Cosa Negra and Hope Anderson and another small groups. And we have good connection with all of the providers from everything because first of all, we respect everyone, and we have some special services that we create as a trip that we build it with the guide that make the tours, and we try to create two different tours. One it's more nature natural tours that connect you with the Mayan culture and take you to the villages of the Mayans to eat them food, to hear the story, to go to the cenote, to do the mezcal, and you know this kind of trip. And another one more like a extreme one that take you to another cenotes and laguna and show you different kind of vibe. It depends what you're looking for, and this is something unique that we create with one of the providers of the tours, because we want to give him exclusivity, but we want something exclusive as well. So we create some things with the developers, and also we work with the different agents from the States, from Canada, that send us them clients for events. Because I have private event companies, so also it's helped me with the properties management to
Okay.
put them in the properties, and I have more option. And if I don't have the right property that I manage, I have another friends that we are working together
hmm
to put them in another property that is more fit for the client. So
Yeah.
It's very.
Awesome.
I
Yeah,
think
Yeah.
I
it's because of the area that it's tourist. It's different, no? Like all the spectrum of possibilities that you can do when you manage a property. No, it's a
mm.
lot.
I have to say that I love the services that you both offer. Because again, due to personal experience, one of the issues I had was trying to get a taxi, right?
Exactly.
And, based on your services, I know if I went there, right, and I was trying to, I was renting a place from you and all these other benefits that you offer is able to help me enjoy the experience 10 times more. So you'll be like, oh no, we can help you get a taxi. Let us get
Yes.
the right company and the right number. Because yeah, we had difficulties trying to get one. So the fact your services are there, yeah, I honestly see the benefit of it.
So yes, as we say, this is part of the services to help to found the taxis, the private transportation. If you're looking for scooters, ATV, bicyclette, chopper, whatever you need, we're going to bring it to you until the apartments and the best providers with no problems about them going to try to scam you or something like that, so you can feel that you have someone that they care about you. This is what we do here exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
That's a great detail, yeah, because we all know, yeah, there's certain little details we're not accustomed to. Like for me, I drink the water. I was like, I I knew, but I forgot. I was like, yeah, there's some water, and I opened the faucet and had diarrhea for 2 days. It's like,
Yes,
yeah,
so we are caring on our clients, that every client that come to apartment that is renting from our group, from our management, he get like we call it the kit de benvenido, welcome kit, you
welcome. Yeah.
know. So they have fresh water, closing bottle of 5 or 6 liter. They have fresh beers in the frigidaire, some chocolate, some chips, some snacks. And this is the first when they come to the apartment. Of course, they have all the elementary things in the shower, and the house is already open with the AC and refresh it, and just to welcome you like you come back to your home, even that is not your home, but you're going to feel that is
Yes,
someone
yeah.
take care on you from the moment that you open the door, without to know that someone make you something. You open the door, you get the AC. After all of the travel from the airport, you enjoy from the welcome. You have cold beer before you go into to buy it in the OXXO. The OXXO is the small mini market here. So we're trying to give the best
Hospitality and
hospitality and
for
welcome
the
to the
help.
clients that is going to just to enjoy from the first moment that he's meet our property and
Yes.
his new home for the few days.
That also that is a conversion in in money for the owners, because if we take care very well of the guests, obviously we will get more bookings, more nice reviews, and the owner of the house will be so happy, that
Yeah, of
Mm,
that
course.
we are
yeah.
taking care of everything. Yeah.
Hmm. I imagine there's some people who go there and they don't want to leave afterwards. Has that happened to you?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're like,
Actually, a couple of days ago, come one girl. I think she's 24, 25 years old, and she booked one of the apartment for 1 year. So
there you go.
Oh
Hmm.
wow.
you know,
Hmm.
and we talk about new clients, so we can share with you that today, like a couple of hours ago, we have meeting with the one girl from the state, uh,
Washington.
from Washington, and she just buy property, and she's running. She want to come to vacation, and the man on the construction company have delay, and she want to enjoy, and she told us today the story that she come to vacation, and she say, I'm going to just buy furniture, but what I'm doing is just running after the construction company. So we told her, okay, part of the things that we do is that when you come here to vacation, you're going to enjoy the vacation, and we take care about everything, that you don't need to run and do nothing, and you can tell us what is the budget, and we're going to calculate with this budget what is the most important to buy to the house. It's one villa with the 3 floors. In the first floor, it's two master bedroom, big kitchen, saloon, a big garden with a private pool. Second floor again, two master bedrooms. She make another kitchen because she is thinking about to rent it maybe separately. And the three floor, it's actually a private rooftop, big with a private pool again. So
Oh, nice.
we just talked with her today and we explain her everything that we do, and like we're talking right now. And she was surprising because she talked with a different kind of management company, and she said, wow, no one say that he's going to run for me like you do, and to offer me to help me with the furniture and to do all of these things, and not offer me to push me some designer to do all of the things from the beginning and squeeze money from me, and
Yeah.
So with that, we are with you. And also something that we are doing for the client that I just remember because we talked with her and she was surprised. It's a lot of management company here force the owner not to come to vacation in them house in the high season. And it's something that we don't like to force our client to do something that they don't want or do, or they wanted to tell them no. And so for us, even in the Christmas, this is the most high season here and this is the most profitable. This is the house of our client. So I say to the client, this is your house. If you want to make the Christmas, the New Year, here in your house,
Right.
you're going to book it and you're going to come to live it. Both of us not going to make the money, but it's your house. Do whatever you want. I'm not going to tell you don't come to your house because I'm not going to manage your property or to make the rental vacation, So
Of course.
this is small things that give good feeling to the owner of the house, that to feel that is the owner of the house and he can do whatever he want. Most of them not going to choose to do it, but it's even just the feeling that he know that he can do whatever he want and no one going to kind of control on his property,
Of course, yeah.
It's the small things.
Yeah, we'd just like to go back a little bit to the construction, because I know in Mexico the construction companies aren't the same. You have the big ones and you have the small ones. And the small ones, if you give them enough time, and they work a little slower, but they do a really, really good job. Yeah, if you don't put pressure on them, they'll put extra details and they do extra things. Yeah, so
Yeah.
if you pressure them, then they'll do things fast, and you want to get those smaller details, right?
Yes, yes, and I think part of the delays and these kind of things is because we are in the geography, Tulum. You only have big cities, 2 hours or 3 hours far. So to bring all the materials and everything is, it takes time and costs more money. And also, yes, because it's very small, the companies need also to bring people from other states of the Republica to work there. So
Okay.
yes.
But about the construction, if I'm going to put one point, because I'm from this, I buy land also, so I know about construction and these kind of things because I'm thinking to build hotel in Playa. So I think about if it's small or a big company, the most important is to put everything in the contract. So about the finishes, about the delays, about all of the small things that you need to put attention and not to be too happy to sign on the contract before. I think that is very important to say to all of the audience, put attention to all of the small letters about the delay. If they delay more of 3 months, what they're going to do, they're going to pay you the rent, some part of the rents that you lose, or some may give you some gift that they're not going to, to put the high level of the finishes a little bit more high or something. Because this is by the law, they have to do it if they have delay of more of 3 months. And it's very important not to give them too long time to do whatever they want because they're not going to finish the work. But you don't need to push them too much, but you need to work by the contract and to understand that it's going to have delay between 3 to 6 months. That is normally here. But in the 3 last month that I'm going to make delay, if they're going to make delay, just make me them some deal that I'm going to understand that they need to pay something. So them not going to take the time so much.
Exactly, right. Well, you can guide anybody in that aspect, right?
Yes, but in all of the world, I think that this is good advice.
Yes, it is. Yeah, nice little contract to get a guarantee. Yeah, and you know all
Mhm.
the details about that, right? You can guide anybody how to.
Yeah, of course, of
Hmm.
course. This is what we do.
Hmm.
Yeah, and just quickly going back to what you said before about the homeowner like coming to stay maybe on Christmas or New Year, I think that's great because it helps build the business relationship as
Of
well,
course.
right? If they're in the United States, they have the opportunity to come over to Tulum, see their investment in person as well, and build that business relationship with you both. So
Of
I
course.
think that's great. It's brilliant.
Yes.
Also, regarding to this, we offer to our clients to when they're going to come here and they don't have them own house ready, to rent some of our property to see how we manage it for someone else, to see how is the house with the amenities and the services and the concierge services, and to come to enjoy. Of course, we give them discount of the services that they take. And this is something that we recommend to our client. If they come here, don't go to a hotel. We're going to talk with another owner of the property to try to give you some discount to stay in his property and to explain him that you are
Yeah, to live the experience from that side also.
we try to create how Geraldine explained me an ecosystem that's going to work with another people to create something bigger of us and to create the kind of services and to make the right people that we want to come to Loom.
Okay, awesome. Yes. Well, I just have a question. I don't know if you do like commercial places. Like, for example, if I wanted to go and open a store, if I could construct a store, is that something
Of
you do?
course, we do everything that the clients demand. Whatever the clients want, we're here to help them to do it from scratch. For right now, we don't have commercial places because we don't put attention to this kind of things. But right now I have one client that talked with us about to do something like so.
Mm,
He's from Canada. He have already two properties here with us. One we already catch and the second one going to be finishing the end of November.
mm-hmm.
Big beautiful villa. And he's talking about to move more things to Canada from the part of him and to create bigger businesses here. So we're actually talking about to buy land and to make some building that they have commercial spaces down. So it's something that we talk about. We know how to make it. Not a lot of clients that come from the state or from Canada trying to open shops or something like that first thing. But when our client interesting about something, we are here 100%.
We are open.
To
Awesome.
advise him,
Mm.
to show him, and to explain him what is the process and how to make it on the best side.
Okay, he's a smart person because once Train Maya comes through, the prices are going to go up a lot.
Yeah.
So he's going to be making a lot of money from his business.
I
Hmm.
can tell you that near of us, 400 meter, I have a friend that buy land 860 meter, and he buy it in $140,000 almost 5 years ago.
Hmm.
Right now, he make a cooperation with another construction company. He give the land, them building right now. I'm going to finish in 3 months, I think. 12 apartment that he get 3 apartments. So he put $150,000 with the lawyers, with the buying the land and everything, and he going to have 3 apartment, 2 bedroom. Each apartment going to be around $200,000 when it's going to be finished. So it's $600,000 in 5 years without to do nothing. Put your the investment that you put 150, you have $450,000 without to do nothing. You
Hmm.
are in your state, you make your daily work, you do whatever you want, and after 5 years you have $450,000 extra in apartment that you can make from them more money from the rent. You can sell them, you can do whatever you want. So
Hmm. Well,
this is what I'm right now to buy the same land is going to be around $280,000.
Yes, easily. Yeah.
Easily,
Hmm.
yes. And not have too much land in this
Right.
location.
It's going to be less, right? Yeah. Or you have to go farther away from the good areas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think you have, if you want to be in the good, very good high location, you need to pay more money, like every place in the world. And but here in Tulum, it's going to be spread to be big. So it's not matter when you're going to buy it in Aldea Zama, in La Veleta, until the hotel zone, it's still going to be the heart of the, like, let's talk about 15 years ago, from now, 20 years ago, it's going to be crazy big city, so no matter when you're going to buy on this circle, you're going to be in the heart of the city. So anyway, if you buy property now in $300,000, I'm talking on the land. Let's talk about lands. You're going to buy land now that approximately 1,000 meter and $300,000 in 10 years is going to be around $2 million.
Yes. All right. Now, thanks. One of the final questions. So, what are the greatest benefits of working with a company like yours?
Okay, so I'm going to start. I think the best benefit is the integrity that we have, the honest with the clients, that we share with them all of the information and give them access actually to all of the information that we have from the platform that we work with, and that we give them a little bit more attention from another companies that we are working 7 days in the week, and we are sharing with them some extra profit that is not from them apartment, that we create another income from them. And the honesty and actually take care of them profit and make them money. In the end of the day,
Hmm.
people want to work with the people that create them money. They not choose us from the nice smile that we have, but also the integrity, the honesty, the attention, the
Yeah.
response time that we give them, not to wait too much time that we respond them, and to take the company as the owner and not to give our manager to talk with our clients, our manager talking only with the employees. And as the owners of the company, we give the attention to the owners all the time, no one else.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. I think it is the constantly communication, because we send pictures, videos, like, hey, look, no. So for that, I think if you don't live here, it's good that you all the time know how is your property. So I think this is one of the things that I feel that people like it, the constantly communication with them, and that you can trust, no? So that I think trust is very important in every relationship that you build. And this is one of the benefits, and that we see, like, part of the owners as a network to grow together, no? So
Hmm.
we want to make money, and we do it all together.
And
Exactly.
I'm going to finish when to say that actually we create them different experience with us, from what they can do even with another company, with themselves even. And what I say to my clients, we're going to take care on your property better from what you're going to take care on it. We promise you. Don't worry. Whatever you need, we're here for you. And I promise you that we're going to make it better from what you can make it for yourself.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
I think that this is the attention that we create for the clients. And as Geraldine just mentioned, we make videos for them. We share with them the process, and we
Yeah.
involve with them everything. We don't keep secrets from our clients. So I think this is kind of property management that everyone looking for. This is how I want to have the management company to manage my properties. So this is what I create for another people. What I want, I'm sure
Yeah.
that all of the people want.
Yeah, in resume is like the creativity, because we like to create new things, new experience, and the passion of service that we have also. We are very passionate in the field of service.
Okay. Absolutely. Yeah. I could definitely see the advantage in that. So if there's like a thunderstorm and I call you, hey, can you check on my solar panels because there was some lightning, and you can go there, check.
So you not need to tell us because you're going to get message. Hey, my friend, listen. Today we have alert of some storm that come. We take the panel solar down just for you to know. Look, we store them down in the house. Be relaxed. Don't worry about everything. Before you all already going to think about to send us message about it, you're going to be surprised that we already make it. This is what we kind of making for you. That this is what I mentioned. We're going to do things for the property better from what I'm going to look the properties that I manage. I'm looking them like this is my own properties, and I give to the properties attention like it's my own house. So this is what we do here, that different from another company. And this is why we are growing up fast. And we waiting for you coming also to see what we're doing here.
Definitely, yes.
To be part of the ONG management company family.
Yeah, I would definitely, recommend your services. I think what you're doing in Tulum is amazing. And for all our listeners out there, again, we'll make sure that all of ONG Elite Property Management's information is posted.
Thank you very much.
For anyone interested, again, we'll make sure all those details are available. So it looks like today that would be the end of our show. So again, I want to say thank you so much to you both for joining us today. It was such a pleasure, and we discussed many different great topics, especially about the property management industry in Tulum. So thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers and listeners, thank you for watching us and listening. Until next time.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for all of the audience. It was a pleasure to be here. And also next time talking about the next subject.
Absolutely, yes. Definitely.